what do we have here? A quick unboxing of a new budget. I don't have all day, so we're gonna get this thing done. I got a rusty ass. This is gonna be like a restoration project. This is a Firebird AFH something. I don't know what the hell is. I'll put it up there. But man, I dyed these a long time ago. These scales. I dyed them blue. They're like a carbon fiber over G10, and they've held up pretty well for being like left out in the backyard for a year. It was just sitting around. So it's all rusty and jacked up. We're gonna do a little restoration on it. Restoration? Anyway.
Restoration.
Wow,
because
dull.
rust.
Super dull.
Hilarious.
So, what we got here is a budget from Amazon, and it came in like an actual little clamshelly packagey thing. Okay, so this is an SRM, I think. Sanran Mu. But it doesn't even say Sanran Mu, does it? Oh, it does. Sanran Mu. Okay. But it's in this weird, like, little store package. Okay. It almost looks like one of those old school Kaisers that kind of comes in a package. Something like that. Boy, it's a little smaller than I thought it was going to be. And it's a little dirty. A little dirty. Look at that blade. Looks like it's not new. Like it's been owned before, maybe. Man, that is dirty and yucky. Mostly oil, I guess. The action is not super smooth. It's okay. Very slow. Boy, that is maybe a little smaller than I was hoping for. That's what she said. Man, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm digging it. I think it's, it's okay. I don't hate it. Aluminum handles. Of course, axis lock. But the pocket clip is big. That's a big boy. Well, maybe it just looks big compared to the rest of the knife. It's probably not really that big. No, this other knife is actually longer. Yeah. So it's a little guy. 2.5-inch blade. Something like that, I bet. Well, I wonder if I could loosen that pivot up a little bit. I wonder if it's too tight.
Maybe do it on camera for a change.
Let's see, is it loose now? That's wobbly loose. We don't want that. Okay, that's tight.
This is boring as shit.
I'm not sure about this guy, man. I was hoping it would be a nice little gem. I was actually thinking it was a bigger knife, too. This guy's a little dude. Maybe it's on washers. I was thinking it was bearings, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Let's see if it's even sharp enough to cut paper, which knives typically are sharp enough to do.
If they aren't Chinese pieces of shit.
Now this is a thin little Home Depot receipt, so if it cuts this, it's pretty sharp. Okay. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, I've had a few SRM before, like maybe 3 or 4, and they've all been pretty sharp. So the sharpness was never an issue. Hollow grind blade, decent looking thumb studs, a big long litany of numbers and random symbols and shit to be the name of the knife. I don't know, man. I kind of like the little dimples in the aluminum handles. I guess they're aluminum scales because you got a steel liner there too. Yeah, I wish it was a little smoother. Maybe it'll smooth out. Yeah, I don't know. So the action's okay.
You mean the lockup is okay?
No lock rock.
Because the action is that really. Of a high point pistol full of molasses.
Very smooth. That's interesting. Like, what if I just loosened it up way too much? Would it at least swing free if I did that? Because right now it's like... It doesn't even swing free when I loosen it up so much that it's wobbly as heck. So it's super wobbly now, but it still won't swing free. It's weird. Very interesting. Like, what is keeping it from swinging?
Chinesium.
Boop, boop. No swing, even though the pivot is super loose. That is interesting. What is the deal with that? You can almost open it with the lock. Man. Yeah, this is not my favorite knife. So it'll go into the trade bin, I think. Man, I really thought it was going to be like this big.
It's definitely not that big. I know because you take your phone into the bathroom. Ha 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 ha.
Much bigger knife, like a full size or pretty close. Did not think to look at the inches. Man, that grind, not very good. Not very good and regular. And then we got going down onto the plunge grind there. The sharpening, yeah, it's not great. Oh, the angle's different on this side than this side, obviously, because this side's much thicker edge than this side is. Oh man, Sanrenmu, they've done pretty well for me in the past. This one is kind of a loser. That's too bad. Yeah, it looked neat in the pictures, you know. Oh, well, that's kind of cool looking. It's got these dimples, aluminum handles, hollow grind, nice looking blade, but it's too small and it's real stiff. That's what she said.
No, she didn't. Man, LOL.
It's not like Walmart knives open better. Dang, guys, SRM failing. So look, this is an SRM knife. It's a great knife. It's an SRM 1005, the 1005. Great knife. Nice, solid, beefy blade. Good in the hand. What is this shit, man? What are we doing, SRM? What, like, discontinue this. Just stop. Don't make this goofy ass little thing anymore. It's ugly. It's poorly made. It's way heavy handle. It's heavy in the handle, like the balance point is, I don't even know where. Like in the middle of the handle. It's crap. Like, no. 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 Just shut it down, man. Turn this one off. Turn off the production on this one. Oh, the lock stick too. Yeah, a little lock stick on it. I'm gonna say no to this one. It's a no. There we go. Got it open. Good SRM. Not good. Just.
That's what you get buying Chinese.
Well, yeah, it's a Chinese brand. Yeah.
Exactly. They're all complete garbage.
No, they're not all garbage.
Garbage.
Not at all. Some of them are very nice. Like I just said, this one is very nice.
All the Chinese do is copy U.S. brands like Medford.
That sounds. That's problematic. You shouldn't talk like that. So.
They're all rip-off artists.
No, they're not. There are a lot of Chinese knives, Chinese-made knives that are just fine. So we don't judge things just based on where they're made. We judge them by how the product actually is.
The commies subsidize all of them.
No, that's nonsense that people say.
Buy commie knives if you want.
Okay. All right.
U.S. brands like Medford are much better. Don't pay for slave labor.
You've been listening to Greg Medford, haven't you? You've been over there on the Greg Medford page or whatever, listening to his rants, right?
Greg knows his shit.
I knew it. I knew you were. All right, you stay off of there, okay? You just
hell no.
Look at Neves Knives or something, or Love Them Knives or one of those guys. They're much better.
Not those cucks.
So stay away from the Medfords. Sadly, I had to disable Kendra here. She got real belligerent. Now, here's a little plus. The Axis lock part is nice. Feels pretty nice. Man, not great. I don't know. The SRM, blah, blah, whatever the hell it's called. Kind of janky. I'm going to say no. I'm going to not recommend getting it. Because, yeah, you'd maybe do better with something else like this lovely Firebird that is nice and smooth. Have a nice day.